Welcome, welcome, welcome. Another episode of Let's Talk About It with Zell, man. Honestly, let's go ahead and talk about it, man. What's going on? Pro players want to go back to college. It's getting out of hand, man. It's getting out of hand. But we gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. But first, let's go ahead and talk about it, man. How do y'all feel about the NIL and the transfer portal? Just like in how everything going with the NCAA right now, because before the NIL, before the transfer portal, they were saying they need to pay these players. They doing all of this. The school is making money off of them. Let's pay them. Let's pay them. Do all this and that. All right, it happened. Cool. People started celebrating. Lawsuits came up. This and that from the past video games. All that type of stuff. It's like everything's starting to work out for that. So that's one thing. So with the NIL, with basically NIL started name, image, likeness. So that for the people that don't know what that stands for, that's what that is. So basically, it started as kind of like endorsements in a way. So all right, let's say I go to Baylor, Alabama, one of these schools that they go to. Let's say I go to that school and it's a local car dealership or grocery store, stuff like that. That is considered like NIL. That was like the original NIL. Like basically, like we're gonna find different ways for them to get money, so the school technically doesn't have to pay these players. That was how it was supposed to be and how things went. Years go down, they basically be like, all right, well, outside of us finding money from like different like basically that's where like the shoe brands and stuff started getting these people. So that's you know what I'm saying? That's even starting from high school now. So Nike's getting people New Balance, Adidas, Under Armour, just basically these brands they're getting people, and it's a thing. So when you see that type of stuff happening, and it's just like, all right, well, you understand it, it's cool, and it's like, all right, well, you know what I'm saying? Like even with the amount the dollar amount they're getting, you're still like, all right, well, it's cool, I understand. So now it's like, let's make the schools pay the players. Like, let's go ahead and just so that right there, like in everything I said, they still get those NILs. They still get paid and stuff like that from other companies, endorsements, whatever you want to say, sponsorships. But when it came to the school paying the players, I think, and even like them finding boosters, other people, like it's still considered all technically from the school and stuff like that. The dollar amounts is getting out of hand. I think so. I think like if you're going to college, it shouldn't be no type of professional money. That's how I feel. I feel like because even with like before, like hey, talking about pay them, they was getting a stipend, like a little stipend check and stuff like that. So athletes they had ways of making money and just kind of being okay and this and that. And, you know, just other stuff they can talk about and this and that. They had ways of getting money. Like then you had players talking about, well, I just won a national championship, but I'm going basically go the next day, whatever, next night. I'm going into my room or house, or whatever, and I'm eating noodles or a peanut butter sandwich or something. You know what I'm saying? Like all those stories was happening. They were like, oh, well, we get this, we get that, but I'm still broke. I need this, I need that. So, like I said, the schools with the boosters and all this and that, basically getting these people these money in it. And it's like if you're getting $10 million, $5 million to go to college, so you're getting paid to go get an education and play sports. You know what I'm saying? Like that's amazing. That's amazing. But I feel like the dollar amounts for me is getting out of hand. Like I don't think you should be in college making $5 million, $3 million. Like you're in college. I get that you're an athlete, but where's the hunger at? If I know I can just be in college and get and be a millionaire and basically be older and play against younger people and dominate them, a lot of people are doing that. They're doing that for so many reasons because they know they're better. They're better because they're older. They have more experience. They've been through different things like all that type of stuff like body strength, just everything. Like 18 versus 25, like the 25-year-old has the advantage versus that 18-year-old, even though that 18-year-old can still be better than that 25-year-old. But with experience and you have groups of these old players come together, it's like this 25-year-old team is going to beat that 18-year-old team. It's what it is. Like it has to be damn near an all-star team of 18-year-olds versus, you know what I'm saying? Like they have that experience. They're not those same players they was when they was 18. They're 25. They're seasoned. They're all just everything. You know what I'm saying? Like with that and with everything's going on, it just shows you the advantage. Like we can just have an example. So I'm a Miami Hurricanes fan of football. They lost the championship. I take that. It's cool. Basically lost to the NFL team. Like don't get me wrong, Carson Beck, he's 23 years old, but I feel like that cutoff age should be 22. So you're 23. It's like, ugh. But it's like since our quarterback was that age and stuff like that, it's kind of like I don't really want to necessarily just call him out. But we look at Indiana as a group, as that team, to say, oh, they didn't have no 5 stars, they didn't have this and that. You play 4 to 5 years in college. I don't expect you to be that same player when your first year. So of course they're going to be better. You know what I'm saying? Like they should be in the league. A lot of these players should be in the league, but they wasn't good enough to go to the league, so they spent extra years in college. And so with that, I think that they need to do something with the age. And I understand like it's been other people in the past as older that's played college sports, but it hasn't really gotten that like they going to the NBA, like it wasn't really like that. So when you see a player of a very high stature, and it's like, well, I'm gonna go, I can go to the league next year, but me going to the league is me taking a chance. Like I can go to a bad team, I can just go to a bad situation. I can go to a bad situation, and everything can just fall apart, or I can go to another college or stay in college, stay in the school, whatever the case may be, make make money that I know I'm gonna make, and I know that I'm playing on a level I'm gonna succeed at. So I understand why some of these players are doing that, because some of these players know, like, hey, I may not make the NFL or the NBA or wherever the case may be. I may not make the next level. So let me go ahead and get this money and just have the best experience of my life and maybe make something else out of it. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's them, once they finish school, they can money they made in college, they can use that for their future. Even their face, their name, image, and likeness, they can go use that towards a media job, whether it's for whatever company. Basically, you can be a commentator. You can do all type of stuff with that. You can just have a podcast like this and talk and make money from that, because people know who you are. You have that stature and this and that, and that can be your career. That can be everything. But you know that I can't go to the professional level and be great. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, it could happen, but it's not for you. You may feel like, it's not 100%. So, just when you hear that and just when you see that, it's a lot to think about, it's a lot to do. But I think if it was me, I think now they need to kind of probably think about an alternative thing. Like 18 to 22. 18 to 22, I feel like that should be the age. Like, that should be the age. It may be 23, but at the same time, I just feel like you're pushing it. You're pushing it. So I think 18 to 22 should be the standard age. Let's keep the red shirt. Keep the red shirt. So if you have to, whatever happens, you have the red shirt year, give them that extra year. So if you're 18 and you're 23, but you've been in there 5 years, cool. I'll take it. I just think that 5 years should be the max. Like, you shouldn't let these people play. And I get like injuries, I get that. I really do, but still, you're 26 in college. You know what I'm saying? Like college, like, all right, I'm sending my 18-year-old son, daughter, whatever, to college. And I at this point I gotta worry about these athletes or whatever, and it's like they're grown. They're grown. They shouldn't be on the college campus. If you like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though you got grad school and all this and that, but for me, it just doesn't make sense. Like, that's how I think. I just think that they should try to like make another league. And even not make another league, think about the G League, think about the UFL, think about those minor leagues, even like in baseball as well. Like, when you think about those minor leagues, like that competition, like how you can really add more teams. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can add more teams, you can make it, it can be fun too. So you gotta think about it. This player who know he's not good enough to make it to the next level can go to this minor league and make what you would have made in college play at a pro level against pro players. And basically, you can build your way up in that minor league to make the pros. Like, let's do that. So it let kids stay in college and be kids. Like, it can let that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you come out of high school and you be thinking like, damn, I may not even have a spot because a 25-year-old they just picked up from in the transfer portal, or you know what I'm saying, just like they just signed somebody who decided, yeah, he just played 4 years of football, what, like, whatever. Look, because all this stuff is just everything. It's so many different things where it's just like he's it's a baseball player, played a full baseball career, end up be like, all right, well, baseball career over, let me go to college and play football. Or you play like, they're doing that just because they're giving them the opportunity. And I understand that. Some people, they just want to fulfill dreams and goals and all this and that. I get that. I truly do. I really do. But it's like, when you really think about that stuff, you have to just think about everybody in the situation. Like, think about how fun college sports. I mean, not saying that it's not fun and stuff like that, but it's just like, you see some of these teams and schools, it's like, it's just anybody can make the tournament, win the championship. It'd be a different school every year, just because like it's different teams every year. Like, there's no camaraderie like it used to be. Like, we can be freshmen to seniors, but it's like people want to hit the transfer portal every year. And when I see the transfer portal, like, when I seen it, I'm like, all right, I love it. I love it. Like, it's great. Because you look at these players, like, let's say Cam Newton, that for the transfer portal, that was perfect. Like, they didn't have a transfer portal back then, but with his situation, like being on that Florida team that had Chris Leak, that had Tim Tebow, we know what Tim Tebow was, and it, you know what I'm saying, like what he did in college sports. Cam Newton wasn't about to play. I mean, he could have waited maybe, and you know what I'm saying, like once Tebow left and this and that, but probably wouldn't work out in his favor. So him going to the junior college, basically going to the junior college, and then after that going to Auburn, and that was just one of the best college football years for a college player. Like, he had an amazing career, like amazing year. We can say that because some people don't feel like he had a full college career, and that's one of the reasons why Cam Newton didn't make the College Football Hall of Fame, because some people are arguing that, oh, Cam Newton only played one good year, but it was a great year. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a great year, but they look at it like, well, he just didn't have a full body of work. It's whatever. It's cool. Because we all know what Cam Newton did in the college game. We all know that. So it's whatever. So I look at him, but with him, he didn't have to sit out because he went to junior college. He went to Blinn College, and by him going from Florida to Blinn being junior college, he was able to go up to the Auburn right after, just because he wasn't at a D1 level school. So that's how it was back then. Like, back then, if you went D1 to D1, you had to sit out a year. Like, let's bring it to basketball. Talk about Derek Anderson. Derek Anderson, from what we know, a lot of people know Derek Anderson from the University of Kentucky. A lot of people don't know that Derek Anderson started his career at Ohio State. Like, he was at Ohio State, and eventually he transferred to Kentucky, and The rest is history. He won the championship, been a great college player, went to the pros, all that good stuff. Like he did that, but he had to sit out a year just because it was Ohio State, Kentucky's same division. So Division One, D1. So he had to sit out, but I felt like it would have worked out for him as you know what I'm saying, he didn't have to sit out. Stuff like that. It's just like when you look at how some stuff works out, cool. I get that with the transfer portal, but let's structure it basically like, all right, let's make one transfer. And if you make multiple transfers, it has you basically need like a great reason, like something's going on, like it's just a bad situation because from what I see, you're running from the grind. How you gonna make it in life? Like not just in sports and stuff. Like how you gonna make it in life if anytime a situation happens, you just run away. You go to another situation like, oh, I don't like this school. Oh, I don't like this coach. Oh, he's not playing me. Let me go somewhere else. Like if you do that every year, it's just hurting you. Like I don't think these players understand. Like yes, you're going to all these schools. You probably think, oh, well, I'm doing it. Oh, this happened, but it's like people need to know it builds character. It builds character for you to go through bad, go through like the grind, just all this and that. It's just like if I can have 100 points, well, I don't know. Let's say you can average 20 points on the worst team in the division or whatever the case may be, and you're just gonna just be like, oh well, boo boo boo, I'm balling out. So, but you're at that low division, so like, oh well, I haven't been playing against competition, so let me move on up. Boom, you move on up, and that 20 turns into 15 or whatever. Like you like, oh well, I want to move up again. And that 15 turns into 10, and then the 10 turns to 5. Basically, it's just like stay where you're at and just keep building, keep growing. Like you keep going to different systems, playing with different players and different coaches. Like all that stuff is you're literally a pro. When you keep moving around, it's like you keep being traded, you keep signing to a new team. Like to see an announcement saying like, "Oh, this player is coming back. He's resigning." It's like what? You know what I'm saying? Like it's basically like college right now is professional sports. Like whether you want to think about it or not, but that's what it is. It's literally professional sports. Like let's talk about it. So we got my guy James Nnaji in Nnaji, I think that's his name. So he was drafted by the Detroit Pistons in 2023, the 31st pick, first round, but the rights went to the Charlotte Hornets. That was in 2023. So he got drafted. Prior to that, he was playing pro sports since 2020. Okay, so you've been playing professional sports since basically 2019 to 2020 that season. He was playing in Euro leagues and stuff. So you 1920 all the way from 2023 until you got drafted, you're playing pro. You get drafted, the rights go to the team. It doesn't work out. I get it. But you continue to play pro. You play for FC Barcelona. You can like you're playing professional sports. I get it. It's another country, but you're playing professional sports. Then you realize, oh, I want to go to college. So it's like this. I want to go to college. It's not that I'm going back to college. I want to go to college because I've been playing pro sports. You know what I'm saying? This and that. So let me. But it's like, okay. So you go from playing pro, got drafted in 2023. Things didn't work out your way. This and that, and you go back to college. So you back up because that's. I want to know what's the plan with that. Going from a pro, like I don't. None of that makes sense. It's like basically like you being on the varsity team and like you're a senior. You're a senior in high school. You're playing on varsity, and you're basically just stumped. I don't know. You can just say you're not doing good, not doing well, and you like, well, I think I'm gonna go back and play. So I think I'm gonna play JV my senior year because this varsity level that's just too hard for me. I'm gonna play JV, try to get better, and then maybe next year I can get another year and play varsity. So basically, it's like you want to be a senior playing JV because you're not that good. You know what I'm saying? And it's like basically when you get a year ahead, it's like, oh well, I want to play this sport. It's like it's an advantage for you. It's like because you need more years just to compete with somebody at these levels and stuff. It's like just stay where you're at. Like I hate that they even allowed this, and it's loopholes. It's loopholes with everything. People, if you have the right lawyer, agent, whatever the case may be, they're reading the fine prints, and that's what you're supposed to do. You're literally supposed to do all that type of stuff. Like if you're like, and that's how things is turned out the way it is. So it's like people are just finding more ways to just continue to play. And like I said, I understand for some people, it's like I got the opportunity. It ain't my fault. It's the NCAA fault. I get that. So if it's like you just want to fulfill all the dream goals, cool, I get it. But like I said, I just really feel like these older players, it should just be in another league. Like just imagine like basically like once you turn 22, instead of suing at school, so that's saying, hey, you can't come back, you can't keep playing school or this and that. Like instead of doing that, just send them to a minor league. Or basically like, oh well, I'm gonna play for this minor league team. And it's basically it's like this. These minor league teams are getting somewhat pro players. Like basically like let's say UFL. Let's say basically they're kind of getting they're getting NFL talent on their UFL teams like right away. So it's just like I say this. So just imagine Carson Beck going to like a I don't know Louisville has a team. So Louisville Kings. Carson Beck goes to Louisville Kings. Let's say this is last year though. Or this year, whatever you want to say. So basically like instead of him going to Miami, instead of him going to Miami, he just be at this minor league and basically like everything he did like he would basically be just trying to better himself with other grown men, and just basically like it's what it is. It's a minor league. It's almost like baseball players when they get drafted. When they get drafted, they go straight to the minor leagues. There's no straight to the pros. They'll damn near be in minors 2-3 years, like a good minute. So when you just look at that, like I think that would be a great idea for some of these players who just want to stay in college forever. Like, hey, send them to a minor league. Like after 22, 23, whatever, it's cut off. Like I don't care what you've been through, what happened. No, go. Like get them out of here, man. Like let kids be in college. Let these 18-year-olds go to college. Like people are reclassifying. Like so we're starting to get 17-year-olds in college. So now we're getting 17-year-olds going against people that's damn near 10 years older than them. Like let's like so that's what I'm saying. Like keep that. Like I'm cool with if you can be a little younger and reclassify. I'm cool with that. But you know what I'm saying? Like even though it's just everything's changing. So it's like you got younger players playing with older players. You got older players playing with younger players. Outside of what is going on, like people want to gravitate to these younger players. Like Malachi Tony was 17 when he was in Miami. He's 18 now, but like they said, oh, he's supposed to be a high school senior. He's literally supposed to be a high school senior right now at this moment. But he just finished one of the greatest college freshman seasons as a football player. You know what I'm saying? Like it ended in the national championship game. Like it don't get no better than that. Like you being a freshman, you supposed to be a senior. Like you supposed to be winning. Like even though when you think about it, it all kind of worked out that way. Like he played a championship game in the state of Florida. If he would have been in high school, he would have played a championship game in the state of Florida if he would have made it there. So stuff like that, it kind of helped out. Like I said, well, it just showed you that younger players competing with older players and be able to play at a high level. Like that's what I want. I want because it shows you as you get older, you're going to be able to compete. But as like you got to think about it, if it's a 25, 26 year old, at the older you get, when you get like I'm not drafting somebody's 26, 27 because I'm not getting a long time out of you. Like, yeah, it could be. it can be some like, well, you can play till 40. Who knows? Whatever the case may be. But I don't think the risk is worth it, me personally. So I just think like you gotta really know what you want in these things and stuff. But I just kind of disagree. I think that NIL, the transfer portal, when they first introduced it, it was we was like, okay, cool. Like everything kind of started off looking good, and it just, I mean, like like anything, like once you find the loophole and you find you can get away with something, you're gonna do it. You're gonna find everything. You're gonna find different stuff. So that's what it is. But we got one more. All right, so Charles, that's another thing too. All these people got crazy names too. I don't know, but Charles Bediako, yeah. So basically, he was granted a temporary restraining order to go back to Alabama. So for people that don't know, Charles he played for so he was a freshman in Alabama in 2021. Ended his career in 2023. He's back, but after 2023, he didn't get drafted, but he was on some NBA preseason team, I want to say. But as for like regular season, he played for three different G League teams. Three. He played for the Austin Spurs, Grand Rapids Gold, and the Motor City Cruise. He played for three professional teams. And you decide you want to go back to college after going to college, playing professional, and going like, wow, you're trash. I'm sorry. I hate to say stuff like that, but you're trash, bro. You're trash. You bet on yourself. Well, after them 2 years, it didn't work out for you. Go to a go stay on that professional level. Play with grown men. Show me that you can. You're trying to work your way up. You going back to college? I don't want you, bro. I guarantee I don't want you. Like, what? Why would I want to get a player who's like, oh, well, he's going back to college. I know when he get out of college, he's going to be much better, and he might be better. But if you've just been playing against grown men in a professional league, like professional level, I would expect you to dominate college players. Like I said, it goes back to the whole high school thing. If I've been dominating, or even just kind of been, let's say you've been averaging 10 points at high school varsity, 10 points, 12 points. When you go down to JV, freshman, whatever, that 10 to 12 points is going to turn to maybe 24. So, yeah, you're averaging 24 points because they're not that good. That's what it is, not that good. This guy from the Baylor guy, this dude averages 2 points a game, 4.4 rebounds. Like, what are we talking about, bro? You went back to college to average 2 points? My bad, my bad, my bad. You never went to college. This is your first time going to college. After you play professional basketball, you go to college. I know this says limited minutes. I get that. I don't care. If you've been playing, if you've been playing at the professional level, you should be dominating. You should be dominated. If you play 2-3 minutes, you should be dominating. The moment you get the ball, like you should be dominating. You are a grown man playing against kids. You are supposed to dominate. Like, what do you like? What are you like? I don't know, man. I think that everything with the NIL, everything with the transfer portal, just eligibility, everything COVID, it like in the time when they was doing all this stuff, it kind of worked out. It was kind of cool, but as the years go by, the time go by, all that stuff go by, it's looking terrible. It's looking like a real clusterfuck, as some people say. Like, I don't know. They gotta definitely do something. They gotta really just, how I look at it, make college sports for kids again. Please, please. That's all we want. Like, I want to be able to watch college and be able to say, "Oh, look at these like we watch college for college kids." I don't want to watch college and I'm seeing 24, 25-year-olds running up and down the court. It's a full team of them. I don't. I won't, like. Why am I watching that? I don't want to watch. I don't want to watch it. I don't watch G League games. Like it's no offense to that, but it's like I just don't want to watch that. You know what I'm saying? So when I see stuff like that, it's like, bro, we gotta do better. We gotta do better. So NCAA, I don't know what they gonna change or what they gonna do, but it's like seeing these old ass players going back to school, or even these players just playing all these years. It's like give them 4 years. Make the most of it. Make the most of it. If you want to transfer to a school, you can only transfer to one school. Once you use over that one transfer, that's it. That's it. Like that's it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's literally it. Unless, like I said, unless something comes up or it's a real reason for, like, let's basically say if you want to go to another school, it has to be paperwork and it has to be barriers. Basically, you have to kind of break through something to get to that second school. You know what I'm saying? But a third school, that's a no. That's how I'm just saying, if I'm the people in these NCAA rooms and all this and that, that's what I'm doing. I'm giving one transfer. Like you're get one transfer. You can't come if the moment you get I say this, the moment you play a professional game or even in a professional practice, you're do anything professionally, you're done. You can It's no way you can tell me a person who practiced like a pro, was moving like a pro, playing like a pro at the highest pro level, NBA, and then they taking that all that stuff and go to college. Like what's going on? They got another thing for football too. You can play 9 regular season games and still redshirt. What? You telling me you can play damn near a full season in redshirt? Why? Like that's a full year. And it's like, oh well, I'm redshirting. No, no, it shouldn't be that way. Like I think from what it used to be, I think it might have been 4 games. I think I didn't look that one up, but I think it may be 4 games before they changed and stuff like that. And that seems more fair, you know what I'm saying? Like basically, because it's kind of like you're starting it's like the 12 games in the season for eight. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that first third, it's not looking good. I'm gonna go ahead and redshirt. I'm a redshirt while I'm not ahead. I'm still in the early stages. So that's how I feel about just all this stuff. I think the NIL and transfer portal, it kind of backfired in a lot of ways, in ways that NCAA probably didn't think it would, even with agents, and just it's just a lot. Like I think that it just turned college into like it basically turned the NCAA into another league. It's not college anymore. So it's like you have NBA, you got NCAA. It's like it's just another minor league in a way. Like that's how I'm looking at it. The college is basically minor league now. It's professional sports. So with that being said, it's just like I wish they could make new leagues for like basically so you can keep college, but we ain't bigger than the program, so you already know how that stuff goes. But that's all I got for today. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. I know I didn't I didn't record nothing last week. You know what I'm saying? Miami lost on Monday to Indiana, so congrats to Indiana on that championship game. They did what they were supposed to win. They had an NFL team they were supposed to win. So, like I said, make college sports for kids again, please, please. But yeah, appreciate y'all rocking out with me. Hit the comments. You know what I'm saying? Tell me how y'all feel about this. We have a good conversation. Like, subscribe, follow the all ELAT pages on social media. We're on Facebook. Facebook is under Edward Civils Jr., EJ's name. So Facebook's under his name. Twitter, X, Instagram, Twitch, TikTok is all ELAT podcasts. So at ELAT podcast, that's all the social names. Also, you can follow me on all social media as well. On Instagram and Twitter X, my name is Zelly Back. ZE11IE_BAP. And that's my name on Instagram and X. And I also have a food page. It's called In the Kitchen with Zell. And that's on TikTok and Instagram. So if y'all need recipes, y'all need just anything food related or anything sports related, like y'all can hit me up on there, even on Instagram. Just any page, hit me up. But like I said, just keep following us, keep watching everything. Probably got 2 million views now, if I'm not mistaken. So we're basically growing. Like, continue to rock out with us. We got more interviews coming with more athletes. We got more good sports talk coming tomorrow. We got ELAB football with Mitch and Tevin. Last week was epic. So this tomorrow will be even better. Also we got regular Sunday coming up, the regular day for us. So we got that coming up. But yeah, like I said, keep rocking out with us. Keep like interact with us. Like follow the page. Just don't like posts and stuff like that. If you ain't following the page, follow the page. Follow us individually. Follow us as a group. Everything. But like I said, I really appreciate y'all rocking out with us. This is everything. But hey, let's talk about it with Zell. Be back maybe Friday. If not Friday, be back next week. But appreciate y'all rocking out with us. Continue to support the page. Continue to support everything.